Good morning, guys. This is your Sir DRV again. And for today, let me give you some special review for Zeus. So, I can say that Zeus is one of the top tier when it comes to boss fights. He can actually go hand in hand with Dionysus. Dionysus. So, the current Zeus actually deals incredible amount of damage. It was tested by our guild member. One of his main units is actually Zeus. So we just discovered that Zeus is very good for Pantheon boss, Trials of Ascension, especially with Afrit Den, and the Yggdrasil well. So why do we say that Zeus is very good when it comes to bosses? Also, you can use Zeus on Blade the Wraith. So if you got or if you have a lot of Zeus copy, then I think it's worth it to build Zeus, and let me show you why. So first, let's check Zeus' skill. His ultimate, the Wrath of God. Zeus draws in lightning energy to cast lightning bolts from the sky, dealing 360% damage to all enemies. Deals for level 2, deals 400 damage to all enemies. Level 3, 35% chance of generating an additional lightning bolt to strike a random target. And level 4 deals 100% damage to summon minions. So this specific ultimate is actually very good for the Yggdrasil well, where you will be fighting minions, and there's a lot of more enemies means more damage. So if you have Zeus, definitely use him on that stage together with Izanami. Okay, so let's but this is not the main damage dealer for bosses. Why Zeus is good, so I will tell you that later. Next is the lightning chain. The lightning chain level 3 is an active skill for Zeus. Zeus throws a lightning spear. It can arc up to 3 enemies, dealing 130% damage to each one. So level 2 arcs to 4 enemies, level 3 deals 150%, and then level 4 reduce skill cooldown by 1 second. Alright, so good for enemy minions again. If there's a lot of enemies, this lightning chain is good. Voltic shield. Zeus create a Voltic shield for the ally hero with the lowest health. The shield absorbs damage equal to 110% of Zeus attack and lasts for 5 seconds. If the shield is destroyed, it deals 100% damage to all nearby enemies. So good again for minions. So it absorbs damage equal to 130% of Zeus attack. Level 3, it deals 130% damage when destroyed. And level 4, absorb damage equal to 150% of Zeus attack. So these two active is very good for minions, and the lightning or the Wrath of God ultimate as well. So this last one, this is actually what makes Zeus very strong for bosses. Why? Because as you can see, the static field, when Zeus hits an enemy with any skill, so these 3 is treated as a skill. So whenever Zeus skills, there is a damage equal to 5% of the enemy's current health. These damage is treated as true damage. So at level 2, deals damage equal to level 6% of the enemy's current health. Level 3, deals damage equal to 7% of the current enemy's health. Level 4, if target's health is greater than 90%, damage dealt is doubled. So why is this good for bosses? As you can see, bosses have health bars, right? So as for example, on Pantheon, Chronos. Pantheon Chronos have a limited HP bar. So each HP bar have fixed HP. So once you finish one HP bar, it will go up to another HP bar with higher HP. So as long as you keep on hitting him, you will increase. Chronos HP will increase every time you finish one HP bar. So for example, if you're at box 20 or HP bar 20 on Chronos, it will now deal a ridiculous amount of damage, because the more damage the enemy, the more HP the enemy have, the more damage Zeus will do. So that is the reason why this is very good for bosses. Let me show you an example. This is actually one of our guild member, more beer. As you can see, Zeus is actually not his main damager or main damager on the lineup. The main damager on the lineup here is actually Athena or Artemis and GM. But look at Zeus damage compared to his main damager. 341 million damage done by Zeus only. And Zeus is not actually, he didn't build it to the max. His main damager is actually Artemis and GM, so that's how ridiculous Zeus is. So actually starting to build Zeus now just for Chronos in the Pantheon. So you guys as well, if you have Zeus, might as well build him now for bosses. Okay, so let's go ahead with the equipment. The equipment for Zeus is Air Rune. Why Air Rune? Because we want to take advantage of this skill, the static field. So we need a lot of reduced cooldowns, and also the artifact, the Magatama, it is also decreasing, or there's a chance to decrease the cooldown of the same skill as well. So no question asked, Air Rune and Magatama for the equipment. All right, so for the weapon, actually this is only good for let's say the resource boss here and the Yggdrasil well. So ultimates, that Zeus ultimate is only good for the Yggdrasil well. But if you have if you're fighting boss that is only solo, it's actually it will not do anything significant. So as you can see, once Zeus released the ultimate, it will stun for 2.5 seconds. For 200, it will stun for 2 times for 2.5 seconds. At 300, every ultimate, the first 3 ultimate will stun the target. And the last 400 is increase the ultimate damage dealt by 30%. So not that significant in terms of fighting solo bosses. The main concern that you need to do is checking if you have the this equipment, the air rune and Magatama, and also you have at least a good level on Zeus. Alright, so let's check his divinity. What will be the best divinity for Zeus? Let's check. Alright, this one deals an additional 150% damage to enemy summons or minions. That is good for the resource boss, which have a lot of minions. And here, every 3 auto attack hits deal an extra 65% damage to the target. So this one, and then this one, a deafness, spotlight, and this one, prime inspiration. All right, so but if you're just a free-to-play player, you can just get this torment, inspiration, and primal corrosion. If you're fighting the boss with many minions, then use this annihilation. All right, so that's it for Zeus Divinity, and yeah, I'm planning to build him up. I saw that the ridiculous damage, and I might as well build him now, since I still have lots of resource or divinity gems. You can get this daily for free, so there's no problem building him. So as you can see, I'm targeting this level 7 annihilation. Alright, so I have level 7 now. I think this is enough for free-to-play players like us. We just need some faith in order to learn it. Alright guys, so I hope you've learned something, and thanks to our guild member More Beer for sharing his damage using Zeus, and I hope you guys learned something as well. And thank you very much for watching my hero reviews. Don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe, and it means a lot to me. Thank you for supporting. See you on my next video. Okay, thank you.